These vegetables taste better than meat, and I don't say that lightly. This dish is so good, we make it at least once a week. If you're into cozy, simple meals, hit like and subscribe. I've got plenty more to share. Start with 2 zucchinis. Slice them into thin rounds. Then take a red onion and do the same. The colors are already making this dish feel special. Next, slice 1 regular onion, then 1 ripe tomato. Nothing fancy, just honest, fresh flavor. And if you'd like to support my channel, feel free to click on Super Thanks. I truly appreciate every bit of it. It helps me keep sharing recipes we love at home. From my kitchen to yours, thank you. What I also love, everything here is made from seasonal vegetables. That means it's affordable, easy to find, and full of real taste. Next, repeat the process with 5 medium-sized potatoes. Peel, then slice them thinly, the same way you did with the zucchini. I know that some of you are watching from all over: Germany, Turkey, the United States, even Indonesia. It warms my heart every time I read your comments. Where are you watching from? This quiet minute of slicing makes it seem like we're cooking together, wherever home is. Sprinkle in a pinch of salt, black pepper, and some oregano. If you desire, include some thyme, smoked paprika, or even a pinch of cumin to warm it up slightly. It's your kitchen. Do it your way. Now combine all of it together with a spoon. You can use your hands too, if you'd like. It establishes another kind of bond with the food. Add 3 cloves of garlic, finely chopped or crushed. Garlic always reminds me of my grandmother. She used to say, "A little garlic makes everything taste like home." Once it's in, combine again, gently but thoroughly. This is where it all starts to come together. The scent, the colors, the feeling that dinner's gonna be something special. Sometimes my kids stand nearby, watching, waiting for that garlic smell to hit the air. That's when I know I've got their attention. Start by pouring 1 can of chickpeas into a mixing bowl. Make sure to drain the liquid first, and if you're into vegan baking, save it. That liquid is called aquafaba, and it's great for egg-free meringues and mayonnaise. Now drizzle in a bit of olive oil, just enough to lightly coat the chickpeas. Give it a little toss to mix. Now add in maybe 150 milliliters tomato sauce. Homemade or shop-bought, whatever you have will do. Now we season it. Add a little salt, stir in some black pepper, and a pinch of cayenne if you like it to give you a kick. Now dust on some Italian herbs, oregano, basil, thyme, or your own mix. Stir slowly to combine. The chickpeas should be shiny, all coated up in sauce, and smelling amazing already. And if you're enjoying this so far, then please do go ahead and give this video a like. Your support means I can keep making simple, comforting recipes for you and your family. As you stir, the chickpeas soak up all that rich tomato flavor. It's simple, but so satisfying. Now arrange the vegetables upright, just like this. Press them gently into the chickpea and tomato sauce so they stay snug and upright. Alternate the slices: zucchini, red onion, potato, tomato, white onion, and repeat. This pattern brings out all the colors and makes the dish look so inviting. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to keep them close together so everything bakes evenly. If you're missing one of the vegetables, don't worry. Eggplant, bell pepper, or sweet potato would work beautifully here. This step is where the magic begins. It already looks like a celebration on a plate. Now, let's add a moment to drizzle some olive oil on top. Allow it to slowly trickle, a fine stream of olive oil over the vegetables. It brings it all together and gives a beautiful finish after baking. Seal it tightly with foil. This is the crucial step. It holds in the steam and enables the vegetables to cook slowly, staying soft inside and flavorful. Put the dish in a 200 Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit preheated oven. Bake for 40 minutes. While that's baking, let's prepare a quick sauce. Creamy, bright, packed with flavor. Great to serve alongside or spooned directly over the top. Start with blending 2 teaspoons of mayonnaise in a little bowl. It gives the sauce a rich, comforting base. Next, add in 2 teaspoons of sour cream or Greek yogurt. It maintains the lightness of the texture and adds a bright, zesty flavor. And lastly, blend in 1 teaspoon of mustard. I like to use Dijon, smooth and just spicy enough to wake everything up. Now stir in the juice of half a lemon. This lightens the whole lot and gives a pleasant balance to all the creaminess. Finely chop 2 cloves of garlic. Don't skip doing this. Garlic gives body, and in my household, it's simply not negotiable. Mix everything together. By this time, the smell alone will ensure that it's going to be fantastic. And we haven't even put the cucumber in yet. Friends, write in the comments what your favorite sauce for vegetables is. Perhaps I will cook it next time. Let's communicate and share experiences with our other viewers. I think everyone will find it interesting. Now grab 1 cucumber, peel it, and then grate it up super fine. I tend to give it a gentle squeeze to get the excess moisture out, so the sauce isn't watery but creamy. This is the part that makes the sauce feel that little bit more refreshing. And quite honestly, if I don't conceal the bowl, my husband begins dipping into it before dinner's even on the table. Now finish the sauce with some fresh dill, just a little handful, chopped. It gives the sauce that light, herbal taste that perks everything up. And then a dash of black pepper, not loads, just a bit to give it a warm, gentle heat. Whisk all of it together gradually. I always stop here. The smell, the feel, it's such a straightforward thing, and yet so comforting. This sauce goes really well with the roasted vegetables. Honestly, sometimes I just eat it straight from the spoon. After 40 minutes, take the dish out of the oven. Be careful, it's hot and already smells wonderful. Carefully remove the foil. The vegetables are soft. The sauce is gently bubbling, and everything looks so cozy. Now take a few fresh basil leaves and slice them thinly. The aroma lifts the whole dish, fresh, green, and just a little sweet. Sprinkle the basil right over the top, and then return the dish to the oven uncovered. Let it bake for another 15 to 20 minutes, just until everything gets golden and a little crisp on top. And if you've made it this far with me, don't forget to subscribe. I'd really hate for you to miss the next recipes. Some of my favorites are still coming. Take the dish out of the oven after that final bake. Golden, bubbling, full of color. You can smell the garlic, the herbs, the comfort of roasted vegetables. No need to cut. Serve it whole. It's beautiful straight from the dish. and even more beautiful with a spoonful of that cool, creamy sauce on the side. There's something particular about this kind of meal. It's comforting, simple, and made with love from vegetables in season. If this recipe reminds you of someone, a friend, or a neighbor, maybe, don't be shy about forwarding it to them. Good food has a way of bringing us together, even if we're cooking it miles apart from one another. Thank you for this time with me. I hope this recipe brings a smile to your kitchen as it did to mine.